The good carbs are easy to understand. They're the foods created by nature. They come to our groceries and supermarkets from farms, growers, orchards, dairies, and abattoirs. They have one thing in common. Like us, they are all produced by nature. They were always our staple food and kept us slim and healthy for centuries. Our digestive system converts all natural carbs into glucose, which is liquid sugar. If we liken this to a car, we could say glucose fuels our tank, but the car isn't going anywhere till we get behind the wheel and drive it. It's protein that drives us. It's the only source of energy that drives our body, while carbohydrates fuel the tank. Our body can exist without carbohydrates. It's done so many times over many eons, during famines and even an ice age, but we cannot survive without protein. In situations where our body has access only to proteins, the body either converts protein into carbs or, when available, begins to burn body fat. Bad carbohydrates are the unnatural processed carbohydrates created and produced in factories and processing mills. There's a whole other world that exists to benefit and profit only those who manufacture and sell fake processed foods. Till 50 years ago, they didn't even exist. They're created by an industry determined to take over and own all our sources of food. They began their attack 50 years ago by breaking our basic instinct, intuitive eating. It was the only thing that stood in their way. It blocked any attempts from outside to access our intuitive eating system. By breaking it, the industry gained direct access to our body. Today, the biggest category of foods we eat is unnatural processed foods. Our digestive system is ancient. It was created specifically and only for natural foods. It's important to remember we human beings do not adapt, we evolve. When we eat processed foods, they're immediately rejected by our digestive system. Our body is then forced to convert those substances into body fat. Body fat is the only fat that makes us fat. Only our own body can create it, and it does so only when we eat unnatural foods our body doesn't understand. The fact that obesity is the cause of several deadly diseases like morbid obesity and diabetes type 2 is of no concern to the industry. Their end goal is to own the daily human diet at any cost. To learn more, please download the free report. This will also ensure you'll get an invitation to the webinar, The 3 World Events That Made Us Fat, when we launch it very soon.